I'm Alicia Ng from Little Flower Academy in Vancouver, Canada, and this is my Resolve submission for 2025. In this speech, I'll be discussing gender equality and why it should be prioritized before 2030. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy my speech. For thousands of years, women have been the stronghold of our societies. In China, the Tibetan Buddhist Mosuo people, nicknamed the Kingdom of Women, where women are equal or even superior to men, the grandmother sits at the head of the table. The women are the breadwinners, and matriarchy runs through the family. Women and men see eye to eye, both are revered and respected, and each recognizes the other as an equal. And in the US, 1.9 million women experience rape or attempted rape every single year. How is this so? It seems impossible that the very same country that leads the world in military and economic power holds the same women that are coerced and assaulted 1.9 million times over. Today, I'm going to tell you why gender equality truly should be prioritized before 2030. First, let's see what we're working with. Today, around the world, women continue to be marginalized, underrepresented, and underpaid. How, you may ask, is the history of sexism not long gone? Wrong. According to the Pew Research Center, 4 in 10 women say they experience gender discrimination at work. This ranges from being paid less to being treated as if they are incompetent, as if women haven't built the very lives we live. In 2021, Nora, living in Victoria, BC, shared her story with Victorian Equal Rights Opportunity and Human Rights Commission about sexual harassment and sexism. She'd been working for her real estate agency for almost a year when her boss came up to her and told her he only hired her for one thing. He thought she was good looking. Nora was more than shocked. Up until then, her boss had truly seemed to value her work. She tried to ignore it. After all, she liked her job, it paid well, and it was convenient. But not even a week later, her boss called her into his office and asked her to go out for a drink with him in order for him to get to know her better. Nora frankly didn't like her boss. He often took advantage of people, made coworkers uncomfortable, and was altogether a disrespectful and overly confident man. So naturally, she said no, that she was busy and unfortunately wasn't available. Nora was fired on the spot. Not only does this show a blatant disregard for the true potential of our women, but also undermines what gender equality activists have worked for females to truly be seen as more than just a body or a pretty face. Females in corporate settings are often hired to simply fulfill a quota, boost the image of diversity, and are rarely, if ever, listened to or valued. Most are prevented from rising to senior positions, barricaded by the glass ceiling so many of us face. There is a clear difference between sexualization and dehumanization, and toxic culture today has blurred that line to a shadow. It's not at all wrong to feel sexually attracted to someone, but it is wrong to reduce them to their bodies. Women are not just concubines, mistresses, and wives. They are doctors, engineers, lawyers, the people that function as glue, holding our society together. So why do women continue to be dehumanized, marginalized, and underrepresented? Because of 2 words: mass media. Our culture's media representation portrayed and continues to portray women as bodies, shells, but with one purpose: reproduction. Females often feel pressure to appeal to the male gaze, often going against their own ethos and morals to satisfy those of others. The media only supports this standard. So, what can we do about this? Target the problem at its root. From childhood, men are conditioned to view women as objects or goals to be conquered rather than complex, multifaceted people with emotions, needs, and wants of their own. We often see in movies that men often give little or no attention to the feelings of their female counterparts, assuming that they simply aren't intelligent enough to understand. This encourages men to continue their dismissive, patronizing behavior towards women. A solution to this must be implemented through our education systems. A shocking amount of men can't define consent. So how will they carry it through? Consent should be integrated into every education curriculum. It's arguably one of the most important things we learn. But learning about consent isn't just the textbook definition, it's real situations too. Knowing why consent is important and what truly means yes. And in the 6 minutes I've been talking, over 3,606 women have been sexually assaulted around the world. Something needs to be done about this, and the women of our world are thirsting for change. Our world cannot simply progress while more than half of our population suffers in silence. Let us create a society in which girls are not afraid to walk alone, both on the streets and in their lives. Thank you.